You're watching Open House. Right now, I'm inside a luxurious 3-bedroom, 3-bath in the heart of Nolita in Lower Manhattan. With a centrally located open kitchen, spacious dining area, and living space leading straight out to the serene private terrace, this home is definitely a place you're going to want to show off. I mean, the outdoor space alone is begging for a party. We begin with interior designer Mark Cutler. The Australian-born designer creates individualized environments for his clients who want personal, elegant homes. With a strong background in interior design and architecture, he lends a broad scope to any project. In fact, Mark Cutler Design was named one of the top 40 design firms in the country. Let's check out one of his recent projects in Santa Monica.
Hi, I'm Mark Cutler, and we're here on beautiful Santa Monica Beach. And today we're going to visit one of my projects, a rustic Mediterranean villa on the Pacific. The entry hall in any house is one of the most important rooms of the house. It's that first statement that you make to the people coming by. This space goes from the basement all the way up to the 4th floor. And we wanted to use this space as a way to tell the story both of the house and the family who lives here. So in the lower floors, you'll see pictures of Santa Monica. Then we tell the story of the family as you start moving up into the more private parts of the house. And one of my favorite pieces, of course, is this great wrought iron chandelier. We found a chandelier we loved, and we went to the manufacturer and said, well, can you make one of these but 30 feet long? And what it's really become is like this vertebrae that runs through the spine of the house, and you see it as you walk around and around, working your way up to the top floors of the home. How do you design a beach house that's not just this study in coral and seashells? In this room, we were trying to play with that idea of flotsam and jetsam, that stuff that washes up on the ocean shore. In the center of the room, instead of a big coffee table, we did this whole collection of mismatched bits and pieces. It's actually really practical that if different people are sitting in different parts of the room, they can pull the table towards them, and it actually works a lot better than a big space. Bleached out driftwood on the ceiling really helps to warm up the space. The other side of the living room is anchored by this great fireplace. I had a local artist create a fireplace screen for us using sea glass, another reference to our coastal position. But the crowning glory of the room is my favorite piece, the sea urchin ottoman. I found this upholsterer in Italy who makes these pieces, and I thought it was the perfect piece to finish off the look of the space. Between the living and dining, we used a couple of different techniques to help divide up the space. We actually lowered a beam to help create this feeling that there are actually two rooms abutted to each other. And behind me in the kitchen, we pocketed doors away, so that if you needed to, you could make that a totally private area. This coastal theme has worked its way into the dining room. For instance, with the host and hostess chairs, we used this woven seagrass, and then the chandelier is even a reference to sea glass again as well. So here we are in the master bedroom. And the idea we had with this house was that each room, we take a different element of what it meant to be by the sea and reinterpret that as the design element in the space. We found this fantastic macrame artist who created these light fixtures for us that were really based on the idea of something you might see that would float in off of an old trawler off the ocean. But the thing that really is the star of the space is the bed. I was in Spain and I found this great antique door. And the first thing I think of when I see a door is a bed. So we turned it on its side and created this amazing headboard, and then built the whole bed around it. So thank you for touring our rustic Mediterranean villa right by the Pacific Ocean here in Santa Monica, California. I hope you enjoyed what you saw.